Welcome to Power User with Crash Longjons. That's me. So last week we started our new Novice Power Apps series, and we gave a bite size of what Power Apps is in the last video. This video, we're going to look at the Power Apps home. With that said, let's get started and jump over to the computer. Now that we're at the computer, you'll see that we're again at our Office 365 home, and here you can click on the Power Apps icon or down below All Apps. You click on All Apps, you'll see all the apps that you have available to you, and then you can click on Power Apps here also. When Power Apps loads, it takes you to the Power Apps home. And in our home, we're going to see various things. So this is where we're just going to cover these items and just kind of one by one, but not really get into too big of details about them, just high level hits. So on our home, we see that, Microsoft has this build business apps faster, create the apps that you connect. You can learn more about Power Apps. You can even start from data. You can start from SharePoint data out there, Excel, SQL Server, Dataverse. Just be aware some of these you might not have the particular access based on your access at your work, or also if you don't have possibly some premium licensing. Some do require that. So then from there, we got make your own app. You can do a Canvas app, and Canvas app is where we're going to kind of focus our attention at. Model-driven app basically is taking your data, make it already into a certain layout. It's kind of doing a lot more work and kind of putting things where it thinks that you should want it. And then Portal from Blank, it's basically a way to create an external, like a website. So that way your external or internal could go to a website to look at a particular app and input things and be captured. You have the all templates, so you can look at all various templates out there. It does give you also learning for every level. These are good just to kind of review also outside of these videos. And then also you will see your apps. And then you can click on all apps. We go like all templates. It's basically going to jump you down to create. So there are different ways, from home, you can hit create to get to the same place. Or from the home, you can do all templates and it'll jump you to the create. Again, the three ways: Canvas, Model, Portal. We're going to be focusing on Canvas throughout these multiple videos. And in here, we got templates. Now these templates is also good for you to just go check out. And this, it's always good to, like, hey, if you see a template that you're interested, go ahead and load that template. Take a look at, what's in there. How's it working? Is there something that you might be able to glean from it? That's a good way to always look at things. Hey, I want to go look at a template. Sometimes you get an idea that you might be able to use in one of your other builds and, going forward or even in the future. When we look at learn, learn, basically you got some guided learnings, you got help topics, you also got community. Also fill yourself into the community. Find communities that can be involved in, because hey, we're all in this community, we're all learning from each other, and it's a great way. That's how I kind of started. I got involved with various communities and just kept getting to know more and more people out there, even some of the Microsoft valued professionals. So just a good way to kind of, bolster your learning as you learn this Power Apps. Also has like what's new, so it kind of keeps you in the loop. In the apps, basically this is just going to be where it's housing your apps. You got, the apps by my apps, you got by org apps. So you can sit there and look at that way. You can search for the app that you have out there. That's, so that's just ways that you can kind of see what's out there. You can also sort these. In the apps, you also do have the option, again, doing a new app, Canvas, Model, or Portal. You can import an app if allowed. And then if you click all apps, it's just going to take you back to the Office 365 home portal where you can sit there and click on any of the other apps. Again, we've kind of looked at the create, same thing where you can go through there. Now, I'm not going to get into these below ones, but just going to hit them, data, you got tables, choices, data flows. Connections is kind of the one that I tend to really kind of just double check on, just make sure everything's connected still. If there's anything broken. Yeah, it looks like it got an Outlook one, and I'm not really as concerned about that one. But if I had something where it's connected to SharePoint or connected to Office 365, I'd be a little concerned if it need a fix. Close or Power Automate, it basically shows you what your automates out there. And then Chatbot or Virtual Agent allows you to be able to create a chatbot. AI Builder is basically can be where you're having like invoices come in, and the AI Builder, you want it to be able to kind of like seek in those invoices because they're where the information is pretty much always in the same spot. You can kind of point that out. The AI Builder will help grab that stuff, and you can even have things right to a SharePoint list. And then Solutions is where you can actually create a solution and then have that solution importing from environment. Again, not really getting too much into that. Where we're going to focus for most of the rest of this video series is going to be within the Create and Canvas. Hope you appreciated this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and check out the other videos that we got on SharePoint and Power Apps or Power Automate and MS Forms if you haven't already. And thank you for stopping by. Until next time, keep learning.